right, look. I say that to say this, right?
You already know what it is, man. This is Fred with the I Say That to Say This podcast, brought to you by M3S3. Appreciate you pulling up to check out this new episode. But listen, to help this channel grow, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe.
And don't forget, the members get exclusive content.
You already know. Hope you enjoy the show. What's your advice to men who want to be good fathers, but they yeah. What's your advice to that man? You can't do it. Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's Fred with M3S3. Men make moves, suckers stand still. This is the I Say That to Say This podcast.
Nervous.
Why do we call it that? Because people do all kind of talking, blah, blah, blah. When they get down to the meat and the potato, they say, all right, listen. I Say That to Say This, brought to you by M3S3. Shop with us, www.m3s3apparel.com. We got some very special guests in the building, but before we get to them, to my right.
Hey man, that's the people's choice. Y'all know the voice. Mike Too Real. I want to give a special shout out to my today's sponsor, Think Different. Make sure y'all shop Think Different.
This is A1. Instagram is A1 Styles, AYEONESTYLEZ.
You look A1.
Thank you.
Relax.
I had to.
All right, so, man, today I have the honor, man, of...
Before I get started, bro, I gotta be truthful.
Okay.
You really gonna sit here like we don't know each other? I'm just keeping it real because I'm here with my woman. I didn't know who I was coming to see. I knew about you and you. So what I'm gonna do now, out of respect, is I'm gonna delete her number from my phone.
My God.
No way.
Y'all didn't tell me
Ain't no
this
way.
part.
I don't know.
Oh, he's being funny.
I'm gonna delete her number from my phone. And I say that to say this. Being truthful to your woman is key to the relationship. Listen, we don't have to make it a thing because we already been through what we've been through.
going on?
So we gonna leave that alone. I've already let my woman know you don't have to say nothing because you have no obligation to her. When I walked through the door, I thought you was gonna say something in the elevator.
Wow, A1.
But at the end of the day, we gonna leave it like it is, and we gonna keep going. I say that to say this.
Right into it, man. I saw something in. I don't want to say. I want to bring her in right. So we know who we got to the far over there, right? Very special man. Carved his way into the industry. You know, he's pretty much involved in anything that you can be involved in, and stuff that you don't think that he's in.
Yeah.
You talk to this guy who talks to this guy who talks to this guy. But, oh yeah, that was Wack. You know, very influential, very controversial. Man of his word, stands on what he stands on, and he's not gonna move on it. And right now, he's showing to be one of the leading businessmen in this industry.
Facts.
Like it or not, he's coming and he's here. And his partner,
Yes.
Arthur.
Phenomenal.
I can see what's on the horizons as far as just being a businesswoman and all the potential that's there. Model, fitness guru. I mean, it looks like you could do whatever you put your mind to. And then you got these two who come together
As a power couple.
and make a power couple. We have Wack 100 and R&B in the building.
Let's give it up.
What's up?
What is the deal?
We the first, right? We the first
Yes,
to have
absolutely,
That's what I'm talking about.
No, they were on one other one.
No.
Yeah, I
No.
watched it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was one more.
yeah, cause
Where?
y'all say y'all had the sister wife. Y'all was clapping
listen.
together.
That was
That was
simplicity.
White dude.
Yeah, that was simplicity.
That
but
was
I
like for 5 minutes. That
I think it was mostly him though. They just brought me in at the end.
Yeah, like, literally,
Yeah.
it was like, it
So
was literally
you just
5 minutes.
You just ruined what I just did.
Nobody
what I'm saying?
has ever got
Thank you for being
like
here,
a
R&B.
real
Appreciate you.
Oh,
interview
shit.
with us too. That was like literally
Absolutely.
5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
They was interviewing me, and she was sitting there, and they just called her to ask her something. But it wasn't.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
yeah. All right.
This is the
Fred,
first
Fred
one,
was
for real,
jealous
for real.
that I pointed that out. but
That's what it was.
That's
That's what
what-
it was.
that's
You
what it
just- you
wasn't.
stepped on
That's
your
what brothers
shine.
do.
Yeah,
We
relax.
fight.
All right, so you know with our guests, man, y'all our first situation where it's two. So I don't want to change the format. I still want to do it the way that we do it, but it's gonna be slightly different. But we like to take a walk with our guests, get to know who our guests are as people, right? So
Absolutely.
tell me, like, let's take it back to maybe high school. All right, and I'm gonna come to you as well. Who is R&B? Are you in trouble? Are you getting good grades? Like, who are you? Who are you in high school?
In high school, I honestly end up dropping out in the 9th grade.
Oh, shit,
9th,
okay.
10th grade. So in high school, I was responsible. In high school, I was already grown. In high school, pretty much, I had to pretty much take care of myself. So it was a very short-lived term in high school. So
you, let's just say, not actual in high school. You as the person in that time. What do you have going on? Like, you have brothers, you have sisters.
I just was moving here from Mississippi, Louisiana, so moving to Las Vegas. Actually, from Mississippi and Louisiana, those, the South. So it was like a culture shock for me. So my mom got out here, and it was a little different for her because everything was really slow. So she decided she wanted to do her own thing and not be responsible. So moving here, during that time, it was just kind of like, okay, you have a choice. Whether you operate with everything that was poured into you, as far as what your family values are, or you can wild out like everybody else in the streets. So what I chose to do is be responsible and not really worry about what she was doing. And I decided, okay, I'm gonna go get me a job. So I ended up finding the nearest little, we called them at the end the drug heads. And I was like, listen, I need to go get a works permit. And she basically posed as my mother.
Oh,
I got a
shit.
work permit, and then I got my first job. So
To the
that's
money.
who I was.
Getting to the money out the
yeah,
gate,
it was pretty much like, get to it.
Man, she
So-
lucky I didn't catch her back then. I already had a Cadillac El Camino.
She'd have been in the
I
passenger.
would have ran. He was so buff. I would have ran from him.
I would have called her back
I would have
then.
ran.
Yeah, man. I guess the same question to me.
Yeah.
High school, I did, back then, my days of high school started in 10th grade. 10th, 11th, 12th, 7th, 8th, 9th was junior high school.
Oh shit.
High school, I remember playing B football. I played 4 games, and then I went to the penitentiary.
Damn.
Not jail, penitentiary.
Wow.
If you go on Google, you'll see photos of me, no mustache, no nothing, Soledad State Penitentiary.
So how old was you?
I was 16 when I got charged as an adult, and I started doing time at 12.
What?
Caught my first case at 12. You ever hear people trolling saying, Wack went to prison for a BB gun? So everything they know about me, I've told the world. So my first case was, I was 12 years old, and we was shooting cans in the backyard, and my 2 friends had a BB gun, the Daisy pump. I had the pellet gun, looked like a real gun.
I remember
And I
that.
happened to go in the house to change my CO2 cartridge and refill it. And I guess one of my friends, maybe a BB, had went through the gate and hit the dude's son. So by the time I come out, he's at the door talking to my mother. His English is a little broken. And he's pointing. My mother's like, well, let me figure it out. So he saw me with the pellet gun, and he went crazy like him. She said, no, not him. He's been in the house. And he got a little pissed off and called out her name. I'm the youngest of boys.
How many
I
boys?
grew up
How
in
many?
the ghetto. I got 2 older brothers. And I grew up in the neighborhood, in the hood. So once he called out her name, I was always taught whatever boy, male was in the house is a man in the house. So I ran up, I filled him up. He grabbed my hand. I filled him up with like 28 to the face. Yeah, and I went on the run.
With a pellet gun?
Pellet gun, it dug in his skin. Like if you pull my criminal,
because
if you
pellet
pull
guns
up
got
my
a
criminal
deep
record,
bruise.
it'll say assault with a deadly weapon, non-firearm. Like literally, I was
That would be
1989, and I went on the run. It got him off my mother, right? So I ended up going on a run, and I started, probably 4 months later, I went to jail for the first time, and it kept rolling in and out, in and out, in and out, to youth authority, juvenile hall, juvenile camps. And when I got charged as an adult, I remember them sending me to CYA SRCC to do an evaluation. And I'd already did 2 years in youth authority prior to that. And you know, looking back at it now, I understand it, but I maybe lasted about 8 days before they kicked me out, and they sent a letter to the judge and said, due to his level of manipulation and sophistication, we don't want him back in none of our juvenile facilities. So I was looking at
Wack,
17.
you was running the juvenile
I
facility?
was looking. No, I was doing everything in the book. Definitely, like I was
Sophistication and manipulation, right?
I was getting family visits to juvenile hall. I was serving the senior staff. You know what I'm saying? I was doing everything in the book, but I never had a chance to be a child, to have adolescent years. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I never
real.
even today. So that was special about her, because
I got that in common.
what made it special is that she gave me that space and that comfort zone to be silly. I've always had to be serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I ran my little crew, my clubhouse crew on the streets, my little mini bike crew. Everything we did, like I got a book I wrote in prison that got a lot. I'm gonna let her publish it, but it's a lot that was going on with me young. If I was 14, I hung out with people 30, 35. My first time handling a gun was shooting rabbits and quails hunting. So when I started gang banging, I hate to say it,
It was natural.
hitting a body was, you know what I'm saying? Like I was literally out there kicking bushes, and we trying to make the run. You know, you got to hit the rabbit in the hind leg, and so I was already kind of like good at other things that really wasn't so good at other, other things. So I went to prison, and it was crazy because one of my first cellies was a guy named Baby Wayne out of Compton. Elbert Jackson. He was real good with his hands and feet. He was probably about 30 at the time. So we was both real swole. He couldn't read or write. So he would get letters from his wife, a lady named Tiffany, out of Pasadena. So I would read him his letters and then write them back what he's verbally telling me. So we fought so much in the cell, friendly hand-to-hand combat. Cause he like, bro, you gotta get ready, cause you one of them ones that you gonna be on that yard creating problems. It's just you. So he's in the cell, he training me at the same time to get better. So I figured, how could I get back to him? So I started teaching him how to read and write. So by the time I left him, he might have been writing big letters, but he was, hello Tiffany, how are you doing today?
He was his teacher.
And then from there, it's like, I'm kind of glad they sent me, because it was people in there like have been locked up longer than I've been living. And to hear their goals, by the time I get out, I can file to get Social Security back checks. You know, my mind is somewhere else. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, it's like putting a person in a place so he can see where he could be. So you stop doing these things, right? Like, nah, I don't want to be 40 or 38 or 55 in here. So I did my time, came home, and I've been home 26 years.
That's fire, man.
That's fire. Did you?
To that, we gotta give him the toast. You see, I gotta direct my own brother. See,
let's do the
you so
toast.
excited.
Man, listen, man, I still smell like Southwest. I just got off the motherfucker. All right, so we like to do this toast, man, just to let our guests know, You're in our house, our house, not our house, our house. We all on the same level.
Which
Repeat
you're
after
always
me.
welcome.
I'm not above you.
I'm not above you.
I'm not below you.
I'm not below you.
I'm right here with you.
I'm right here with you.
Get it.
Phenomenal story.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
That's to everybody but a verb. I came here to shut you down. I didn't appreciate
We
you
gotta get
making
that.
it to this platform before me, so I'm gonna outnumber you, Verb.
Bird fuck with you though, for sure.
That's my partner.
Yeah. Gotti too. Geechee
my
too.
partner,
That's my brother. So let's get into this book, right? Talk to me about what inspired Ego Exposed.
Ego Exposed. First off, it was named after our podcast that we were going to do together, or we're doing together next year.
Okay.
Ego Exposed. And I am big on brand building and making sure I have product to push when you do things like this. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, you need other avenues of income. So he said, okay, let's name the podcast Ego. He has the thing where he does the exposers.
Yeah.
So he was trying to give me my own thing by saying, Ego, I do my thing, so let's make a lane for you where we can, you know, build together. And I was like, okay, well, I can't do it without you, so it's Ego Exposed. And I began to write a book. I was like, okay, this is a book. And I thought about Ego Exposed, and I thought about he and I, how I came into the relationship with no guards, really. He knocked down every wall before I even had a chance to hold him up.
Wow.
Like literally.
Explain that. What do you mean?
It was kind of like every rule that I set for myself.
He was like, nah, that ain't
He
it.
was like, nah, he kicked the door in. It was crazy. So, and with him, I feel like he had a lot of ego that I had to kind of like break through for him to trust me. He uses this thing where he says it's trust before love all the time. And I really didn't understand that because women, we lead with emotion a lot, our hearts. And for him, he really kind of taught me what trust was and what it means to like really be loyal, trust, dedication, and how that you should put that above, you know, love or your emotions, right?
Hold on, I'm interested in that. Explain that. Trust before love.
Okay, well, you can love your Air Force Ones. You can love the way your sweats, the comfort of your sweats. You can love all kind of stuff. So that word is really shallow, right? Now, if you trust something that's giving you reason to trust it or trust him, the love following the trust changes the whole dynamics of it. Because now you can go to sleep on the side of them. You can leave them with things. You can leave them in control of things. But, you know, you can love something just because it tastes good, it look good, maybe it smells good. It's really a real, like, you know what I mean? But
I get that. Okay.
How many people do you trust? How many times have we seen in the last year an athlete or a rapper and the wife files for a divorce, and it's real quick, and it says wife filed for the divorce only to find out he had everything in his mother's name. right?
We just seen that.
Right.
You know what drove that?
Akon.
No
Yes.
trust.
No trust.
It was no trust, and guess what? He was right. So why did you go through with it? He probably would tell you I loved her.
Right.
So he was over there in the lake, right? I'm out here in the ocean, somewhere where none of us, nobody in mankind knows the real depths of that ocean. So you better trust something before you dive in there.
Wow.
You go to the lake.
That's a big gem,
know what I'm saying?
right?
See, I don't think this is
side of Wack. Yeah.
Well, you gotta
That's
remember.
fire.
Yeah,
I don't. Maybe I'm out the loop. I'll be out the loop.
I'm
about
going
it.
to tell-
I've never seen this
Well,
side.
you gotta remember, Wack is a gang member, is a gangster.
Right.
That's who he was. Wack 100 was really birthed by DJ K Slay when he made me get on the internet. Wack, and it was just because Wack wasn't available, Wack 1 wasn't available, Wack 01. If Wack 100 wasn't available, I'd have been Wack 1000. I was gonna keep that.
Right.
So that's an entertainer's name. Now, Cash McElroy Jones, that's the dude on the birth certificate. That's the straight A student. But, you know, on my way to school, I might saw some dope fiends, a dude get stabbed. On my way back, some pit bulls fighting. The lady done hit her husband upside the head with a shovel. Dope fiend getting high. So I was always a straight A student, intelligent. I was just a product of my environment, which required knowing how to survive. And within that, you adapt these ways, and you become that. But so when I'm in an environment where I'm comfortable, where I can be Cass Jones, then you get that side of me. You ask me a direct question, I'm gonna give you a direct answer. You wanna talk crazy, then shit, you can be Wack.
That energy too.
If you wanna do some trolling, then here come Wack 100. Whatever you wanna do, we can do. So I understand that I'm in a grown man in an adult setting. Right. So I can be Cass Jones. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think a lot of the watch this. Baby. Do you think these men are handsome? Do you think they're handsome? If you're looking at these men, would you call them ugly or handsome?
I wouldn't say they were ugly.
So you would think they were handsome, right?
I would say, you know, they're good.
So when I look at the young lady, right?
Right.
I think she's gorgeous.
Okay.
You see how most people, they can't have that conversation with their mate. You know why? Because they don't trust their motherfucking ass.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
wait a minute. So did B just fail? Because she said they okay.
Relax.
No.
This is what we here for.
No, it's not. It's actually not why we're here. We're here with this.
But I don't know. It's just embedded in me. I'm from the South, so for me, it's like you keep your man on a high pedestal, and whatever, anything under that.
Most women,
that's fine.
It's just
wouldn't
me.
have answered
Yeah, that's just me.
They wouldn't have answered.
So she passed.
But guess what?
Passed.
Flying colors.
We know there's a thought. I don't listen. I don't give a damn who you are, right? If I walk out of here, right, and see somebody, I can say, baby, she wearing the hell out them jeans, right? I don't have to see it thinking, and then she seeing it, knowing as a woman, God damn, she got a nice ass in them jeans. I'm standing on the side of her, right? She don't have to wonder what I'm thinking because I'm gonna communicate with her what that is. But you can only do that if you trust your significant other. Because if you don't trust them,
And then I'm gonna be honest, since we're talking about ego exposed, I understand the male ego. So you'll never catch me saying, "Oh, he looks good in that." Like I would agree. That's a no-no.
Oh, okay.
That's a no-no.
But we know that.
We knew that.
That's a problem.
See what I'm saying?
On camera.
But many times if somebody walked by you and you was with your woman and she looked at you to see if you was looking. See, I don't wear glasses unless I gotta read something.
Right.
I don't even look. I think.
I wait because
I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of brothers wear glasses to keep them getting
Because I know my man. I already know he gonna
I
look.
don't
So
have
I
to worry about getting
try
caught.
to purposely
See?
look away.
That's
just
the
so
trust,
he is
though.
comfortable. Yeah.
If you didn't trust him, you would feel some kind of way about
Yeah.
him doing that. You'll be on top of it. Because I've been in a situation like that before, but I didn't trust my partner.
Right.
And I would look, but in the back of my mind, I know he's gonna sneak.
Yeah, but
Look.
See,
and
so
is that wrong to look?
Like he ain't look.
it's
No,
wrong to
it's-
I say it's wrong if you just like you come across as thirsty because
Thirsty.
we know as women we'll look and be like that's a thirsty ass
I'm gonna have to blow the
man,
spot
you know,
up.
and it's like embarrassing for
I'm
a
gonna have to blow
woman.
the
So you
spot up.
gotta kind of like.
I'm gonna blow the spot up. Some of y'all men ain't gonna like it because I'm telling on y'all.
it's just
Some of the ladies, it's a reality and y'all just been lying to yourself. If you catch your man overlooking, over-investing in that means you are lacking something that he desires. See,
But
the
you
reason,
but let me tell you something.
no, he's telling. Hold on.
No.
Man, cook, my bad.
Over talk.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Wack.
cook.
for the first time in my life, right?
Just miss.
Put like this, for the first time in my, if they had given me a pen and paper and said, write down everything you want in your perfect woman, I still would have fell short of what's in her.
Because certain things you can't imagine until it's in front of you.
I didn't know
like that, but
I didn't know it existed until I experienced it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like, I'm being blessed as a man, because a lot of men go through life and don't get to experience a lot of things, right?
Right.
I'm being blessed as a man to be able to have experienced something that I couldn't have even fathomed.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what's in front of me. When I walk into the room with R&B on my side, right? I tell people, I will literally I will walk by and stop and look and say, hey, bro, either you gay or something wrong with your neck.
I'm like, oh my God.
Because-
It's so
How you
embarrassing.
feeling when he
I'm
do
like, I don't even want to move because I feel for the woman.
Listen, every man should
does
have
it.
a two-look pass, bro.
A 2-look pad. What per day?
Listen, no, listen. Oh, you with your woman, right? I'm gonna be real.
Right.
You come with your woman's gorgeous, right?
Right.
Boom, we gonna see that, right? Now, if a person don't know you, they just in passing, right? Then they gonna be like, damn, this gonna be a second, like, damn, she really, right? Now, the third one is disrespectful.
Right.
Because after two, you know she's with, she's with somebody, right? So, my whole thing, bro, if your woman ain't turning heads, then shit,
Right.
she ain't got it.
She ain't got it.
I'm just gonna be.
Nobody don't want. Nobody
Right.
want.
That's a compliment.
And I was
say
so
it right.
not used to that when it comes to him because he's so territorial.
Right.
Like, it's just kind of like, okay, is this
But what-
are we
When
doing?
y'all
What
came on that
factors
red
into that?
carpet, I saw what he's talking
What
about.
factors into that?
Yeah.
The trust.
The trust.
Yeah.
You see what
The
I'm
trust.
saying? Like, it's just
Trust.
what it is. The trust is there. So, you know, and then, like, her friends and people used to tell her, oh, y'all in the honeymoon stages.
Yeah.
They was telling her this 2-3 years ago.
So,
And she,
How long y'all been married?
but what?
we've been together 3.5 years, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But see, the honeymoon stages, I don't know what that is, right? Because that's something you get tired of.
Absolutely.
You get what
You
I'm
get
saying?
tired
I
of the
say
honeymoon
that.
phase?
I feel
Yeah,
like,
but yeah, when they say, because it's like it's a stage. It shouldn't be a stage.
And this
Why
is
would
what-
It shouldn't be a
Why would you
phase.
want to get tired of that?
and I think what happens,
Real life.
I understand
listen,
that, but
I'm
if
gonna be
I'm feeling good and this is I'm in total
You know what I'ma
bliss,
do?
I don't want to get. I don't
yeah,
want to
but
get
I
over
think
this.
that a lot of people get caught up in the feeling.
Right.
And for me, when it comes to him, every day I wake up, I tell myself, I'm trying to take my man. So I work for him harder and harder every day. I have off days.
That's
but
fire.
I have off
This is
days.
That's
real.
fire.
So it makes
Every
me.
day I wake up and say, I'm trying to take my
And
man to
every day I
so
wake
that
up
had to
and
be fine.
say,
Yeah, that's how you know.
every day I wake up and say, reinforce not losing your woman.
And it's like, yes.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
crazy.
Every day. So she gets to experience, like, I listen. Everything that women complain about, if I'm not already doing, I do. And the
know
things that
that.
I'm doing, I overdo.
Yeah.
Women complain about men being intimidated by helping them succeed at what they want to do in fear that they may be more successful than the man. So you know what I do? I lift her up even higher.
Yeah.
Any business that's happening, they call me, they say, Wack, we want your resources, we want to make you part of this business as a partner. And I send them my requirements. And one of my requirements is, if you can't make my woman part of the business, and I don't want to be part of it.
And you know,
I
Now,
swear
they may say-
that.
Now they may say, I gotta be fair, but Wack, we had 20% for you. There's no more. I said, well, give me 15 and give her 5, but put her name on it.
and for me,
That's
that
solid, Wack. That's hard.
That's that trust.
yeah, and
It's
that
a trust.
meant
That's-
everything
that's that
because
trust.
in my profession, I spent a lot of time helping people build businesses all the time, and I would see me build them from ground up and see them eating, and then it's almost like, okay, you're just barely getting enough to make it. And one of the things that I was just like blown away with was the fact that everything I helped him build, it was not, he didn't have to even second guess what he was gonna do. So for me, it was like, wait a minute. For the first time in my life, I've never been with someone that made me just slow down. And I always have this thing in my head, like it's a fairy tale. And for me, it's like, I am Sheba. I'm looking for my Solomon.
Yeah.
I have my gifts. I'm a queen in my own right, but I need someone that I could just lay my gifts at his feet and multiply them. So when I heard him speak,
Y'all
it
brought
was
salt
like,
and pepper today, boy.
no, when I heard him speak, and when I saw, like, it was just like hearing a reflection of myself, but on an elevated level. And I feel like women always look for men that inspire them to be better and just want to like work for them constantly every day. So for me, it was just like, I felt like I could rest. I'm finally safe. I finally have a place that I could just lay all my gifts and say, okay, which one do you want me to use? And he knew how to delegate them and tell me, okay, baby, I need you here. So I promise y'all, I never get bored. It's been 3.5 years, and I can't say one day that I've ever been bored. And we spend damn near 24 hours together.
He don't seem like a boring person though. And then you know what's crazy?
It's impossible.
You hear his story,
a roller coaster.
and he lost a lot of his youth. So it's like now that he's up, he got his money, he got his girl, he got. Now he kind of.
He's living life.
Not only that, bro. Like, man, we have.
Same with you though.
Right.
You lost your youth as well.
Absolutely.
You know, like looking for mom to be like, hey, you're supposed to save me. I'm out here saving myself.
Right.
Now look at. You know,
when's the last time you've scared yourself? Now, this is a crazy question, and this
in
is
a good way.
No, when's the last time you scared yourself? Okay, let's isolate your woman and your kids, right? And let's eliminate something happening to your kids. We're not gonna eliminate. We're not gonna factor that in. When's the last time you scared yourself? See, a man's fear is a man's motivation, right? You bag a punk up in the corner, he gonna do what he gotta do to get out of it, right? So I'm gonna give y'all something to think about, right? Close your eyes one day and imagine you taking your last breath. And I want you to picture, with no disrespect, your woman and your kids standing at the corner with "I work for food" sign. Then I want you to open your eyes up and fuel yourself with motivation to make sure that never happens. This is why, right? She's my partner in every way. Because if I go out and conduct all the business and come home and tell her about it, I'm not teaching her, right? Or educating her about the business, meaning how to sustain it, how to maintain it, who's part of what, to assure that she is not at the end of that freeway with that. See, the thought of that petrifies me. One day when you laying in bed, bro, just close your eyes and picture that.
It just
when you want to give up, when you think the job is pissing you off, when you like, bro, my idea ain't working. A lot of ideas didn't work. You keep going. It'll make you use that as your fuel to motivate you, bro. Because we accept it as men. You know that. We'll take our hit.
Right.
It is what it is. But we don't want to see them take that hit.
Right.
Facts.
No.
Facts. No,
The real men stand up like that, but there are ones who don't think that far.
Cowards.
Triggered.
Now, I'm not triggered.
Because the other ass would have got triggered.
I'm not triggered, but I've been through that thought. But I didn't have that partner to think of me in that way. I had to think like that for myself and my kids. I was on my deathbed and I was like, oh, if I pass right now, they are going to be asked out. I got to figure this out. I got to keep fighting and see how I can make things go for them, because that thought was petrifying as a woman. So I could only imagine.
Are you single now?
I am.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because you're pretty ugly.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
What?
Right.
Listen.
Let them cook.
Yeah.
Listen. How often do you smile in the presence of a crowd? You go in with a very serious look on your face.
I do.
Yeah, see, that's a pretty ugly side of you, right? Because a person will look and they'll see you coming and say, damn, she's fine. But then you walk in and you don't smile, you don't enhance, right, your beauty. See, the smile enhances your beauty.
Okay.
That serious look, although I know what it's about, because maybe you've been through some things, and maybe you don't want to be bothered today, and I'm just here because I'm here to accompany my girlfriend, but you might be missing out on your balance that's in the room because they like, yeah, I know that look. That's
I've heard
attitude.
that before. I have.
Let me ask you something.
That's very crazy you said that. Because I was just complimenting my co-host downstairs. We was just having this talk.
She was smiling.
Just having this talk. That's
She smiled
crazy.
when we
That's
came
eerie.
in.
That's very eerie.
She was smiling with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you felt the
You
energy.
see what I'm saying? Smile. Listen. Smile.
I do have that wall up with men. Unfortunately, I'm working on it. I'm praying about it.
Now, you gotta give because your ass could be ugly. And ugly uglies are. Watch this, y'all. Y'all ever look and say, "Damn, man, what dude doing with that?"
Right.
Because she's ugly, pretty. Her personality and character, her loyalty, her sense of humor is gorgeous as fuck. See, ugly is a chick that's ugly and her attitude and personality is ugly.
Right.
She's pretty ugly, so all she gotta do is loosen up and smile.
There you go.
Fact.
You know,
That's a fact.
hearing both of y'all talk
That's a fact.
and you know back talking about the book, it feel like it comes from a healed place. And with both of y'all, with the trauma y'all been through in y'all life,
Absolutely.
I want to ask: are y'all in or have been through any type therapy or?
We each other's therapy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to get me to sit down in front of I don't know, she didn't mention it, but they was talking about it on stage, people going to therapy. And my thing is, I'm gonna be real. I think the person that you sitting down in front of for an hour and they done told you about you, I think they crazy as a motherfucker. Right? That's some real shit. Now, I'm like that because when I was in juvenile hall, I used to fight a lot. So they ordered me to go see a psych trying to give me like Thorazine and all this type of shit, right? And I wrote out everything I was gonna go do and I gave it to the counselor. I said, put this in my file before I see the psych tomorrow. So I go in there, I walk in there with the imaginary dog. I got the bird on my shoulder. As he's talking to me, I'm cussing the dog out. The bird, I'm doing like, right? So when I get back up, 2 days later, they say, hey man, they prescribed Thorazine. They said the reason why you fighting so much is because you got things going on in your head. I refused it. So when you refuse it, they send you to the hole. I said, no, look at my files. In the file was a descriptive of everything that I went in there and did. So now I said, well, I want to file something against them for falsifying documents. Because if they supposed to be the specialists, they should know when the 13, 14-year-old sitting in front of them bullshitting, right?
Right.
So my thing with them is like,
Boy, you was in the wrong field.
That was genius. He was genius, man.
You 14.
So they asked me, why do you fight so much? I said, I'm from an organization in a group called the Power Rules, which is a division of the Bloods. We're outnumbered 5-6 to 1. We have the only ones that don't fight is the only ones that get punked and they shit took. So me fighting is just me defending myself. Right. When you attack people, well, when you already know it's coming. Right. When you looking in line and you like, oh yeah, we got his homeboy last week. You know it's coming, right? I said, I don't want to have to fight. None of us want to.
Right.
You come downstairs 2 o'clock in the morning, somebody in your living room.
Game time.
It's game time, right? So that's not that I'm crazy and I need, that literally lets you know how crazy I'm not. Right. So my first therapist was her. And it came in form of, for the first time in my life, being fearful of losing something. I never feared losing things because I can always get it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done lost all kind of stuff. It's a loss, we get it back. But I said, man, you went 45 years not even knowing this existed.
Right.
You ain't got another 45 in you to find it.
Right.
So my therapy, when I'm like, and that's what got me right, because when I got with her, I was my right. But as a man, I was all the way wrong. You get what I'm saying? So it's a difference between loving through obligation, there because of this, that, or the other, maybe the children, maybe the peer pressure of the church, maybe whatever. And there's a difference between loving because you're inspired to love. So that's my therapy. Anytime I get, she's seen it, something going on and I get angry at it and I may want to slip and revisit some of my ways. Right. My father was a dope fiend and a drug addict, and I disliked him because he was away from me because of that. I was addicted to violence, so I was the same type of person because I lost the first 5 years of my son's life, right? And I told myself every day in the penitentiary, running the prison yard, the popularity of the prison yard, you's a bitch ass nigga. If your son fall right now off the bike, you can't help him get up. You's a bitch ass nigga, right? So you have to make yourself fearful of things in order to get yourself right. So once I would never forget, I jumped in the car, we had an argument, and I went to leave, and I got halfway to the freeway, and the further I got away from her, the more emptier I felt. So I said, let me see something.
That's a connection.
I made a U-turn. And as I head back to the house, the closer I got to her, the more complete I felt.
That's smooth as shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Get what I'm saying? So
You got it. You feeling that? You felt it for sure.
She'll tell you.
Yeah.
She didn't seen it. What? I don't give a.
Yeah, he's
Straight up, she didn't watch me. Baby, that's a $2 million deal. That's cool. Hey, bro, did you such and such, and did you call them people and send that email? I go all the way bad on them. Well, I don't care.
I
don't care.
Yeah.
So when you find that, listen,
it's hard.
That when you find that significant other, that as a man you fear in a motivational way.
That's what you meant. You said that. I was gonna ask you that in this interview. You said that,
bro.
How'd he say it?
When he first saw her, he was scared.
Right, and that's how you knew.
Yeah, like, cause I'm like, you know, when I've always kind of was in position to where they want to talk to you anyway, right? So I didn't know what this feeling was. I got butterflies and shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm a gangster.
So now I'm like, well, this is challenging. You know what I'm saying? And then
I was scared.
She made me chase her for 9 months.
You made him chase you?
9 months.
Yeah,
That's always, always does it.
Yeah.
9 months always does it? That's a long time.
I'm not putting my time.
But listen, I never once.
It was planned? Like you planned like,
No,
I'm gonna
I
make
actually
him.
didn't plan it. It was, he caught me off guard. I promise you he did. Okay, so when I bumped into him on the Clubhouse, right?
Y'all met on there?
We met on Clubhouse.
Oh, okay.
And so I was watching this docu-series and I saw all these beautiful, successful women. And I'm sitting on my couch and I'm looking at this TV, all these beautiful, successful black women. And they're like, we're waiting on God and they're traveling together and all of that. And I thought like, oh my God, I'm gonna be one of those women. Where are the men? I cried so hard. My assistant made me a Clubhouse profile. So I got on Clubhouse and I was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. I'm gonna make time. And I landed myself in the room that he was in. And I heard how he spoke. It was just like, this man got
delegated room.
Yeah, it was like, this man just got these people eat out the palm of his hands. And I'm a minister, you know, I love ministering. I have the gift of gab.
Yeah.
So it was almost like hearing myself, but in a raw, free form.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, I need to make room for love. But so when I heard him, it was like my ears perked up, but I was afraid. Because I'm like, this is going to be a distraction for me. I'm not going to be able to focus. And that's why I kind of like ran away from him a lot, because I knew he was a weakness. It was like I felt safe, but then it was like, well, who the hell is he to make me feel safe when, you know, what is this?
Right.
You know what I
Same
mean?
way he was
it was
feeling.
the same
Then,
thing.
you know, bro, we all got an uncle or a friend, forgive me for this, that has a bad memory of church because he found out when his woman or significant other was going to therapy with the pastor or the deacon,
He was clapping.
other things started going on. So, you know, I felt like, you know, for the home team, let me make sure I pull this one right on out to church. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Praise
That's
the Lord.
crazy.
Can I get a amen?
I don't want none of that thug passion. I was running from that thug passion.
I heard it's the buzz.
And you got it going on.
So when you got into the clubhouse, cause I done heard Wack clubhouses. It's
Yeah.
chaotic. Wack, you be having them like they students. They gotta raise
Well,
their
only
hand.
depend on
It
where
wasn't
you at.
chaotic when I first got on there.
Oh, okay.
He hadn't
Well, she
started
only,
the
you know what
side.
made her pay attention to me on Clubhouse?
What?
Because I came in there and started to like create like a movement. I didn't know what I was doing,
Yeah.
but I started to create a movement and then became the hunter side. And then she created because first you came with the godmother.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot of people didn't know we was talking, right? So the women used to go to R&B and say, R&B, I like Wack. Can you give me some pointers on what I should do? And you know what she would do?
I would give them
You would
pointers.
give pointers?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yo,
give
she
them
was
pointers.
hilarious. And she wouldn't tell me,
And
right?
we were dating
So-
at the time.
I know they mad as hell right now. That shit.
Yeah, they watching this like, yo, that motherfucker was giving me advice.
That's what, yo, that's what happened.
That's certified.
That's
Right,
what
I did.
happened. I swear, because what I would do,
They would cry to me.
some
and
of the
everything.
ladies were crazy,
I
right?
swear.
So they was trying to use them
They
on the
had
floor
secret
because you need
relationships.
crazy people on there to
Right.
do your little verbal battles. So it was one, she's rest in peace down named Nurse Nikki. And she was on the R&B. R&B, tell me what you think I should say. What do you think? I think R&B even told me the woman wrote a song for me. or
She
something
did.
crazy,
It was
right?
hilarious.
So
Yeah.
You heard those? You
I heard the song.
She figured out.
I added a verse for her.
Yo, wait.
Yo,
That can't be lowercase. Did you hear what she said?
added a verse.
You added a verse to the song.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yes.
She created this
That's
thing
crazy.
calling herself the godmother.
The godmother.
So I started saying I'm the godfather. And she was like, wait, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And she went crazy. Bitch, I've been pouring my heart out to you. And
And you took my man. And I'm like, that's your imaginary man. You're trying to land him, sweetheart.
Right.
Listen, you came and you asked the godmother for some advice, and I've been helping you, right?
Yeah.
But you just don't know how to calm down. You're the lap dog. So
Oh my God, yo! I know
you're the
they.
lap dog.
But see, this goes to
Rest in peace.
being able
Right.
to have fun
Right.
with
Yeah.
your significant other. You know what I'm saying?
People just
Yeah.
laugh about it.
You know, this goes to that. It's just, it's
That helped
fun.
build the trust too.
Right.
Right.
And then we started to build to what we call the hunter side. Her, and we had the Trey Six was there. And
Yeah.
Dre's, we had a piece name. We started structuring it now. It was scheduled 15. The hunter side on Clubhouse has been open for 3.5 years, 24/7. It's never closed. Rotating rooms. It has the security of the room, the administrators of the room,
Yeah.
spies. We got all kind. Like you were coming
spies
in,
is real.
you were coming
Yeah, they
in,
are.
and you get to talking crazy. I'd be like, nah, leave him on stage. Once you on stage, you hear me say,
I hear you say that.
Go get it.
Yeah.
And if you wait about 7 minutes,
Yeah.
because people be on under their fake name.
Yeah.
And I tell him, so, okay, what's up, Matthew? What? Your name is Matthew Barnes, right?
So it's signed out.
I done heard him do this shit
Absolutely.
before. Because I can't, I don't go on the Clubhouse thing. So it always be like, Wack have people on YouTube making
I got a
pages
media
of
team.
what happened
No,
in
it's a
Clubhouse
media-
that day.
I have a media team that all they do is follow me around when I'm on there.
Yeah.
I got everything from, we have everything from Hebrew Israelites, Captain Tazariak from
Right.
to
Shout out to Captain Tazariak.
transgenders, right? Because I said, you know what, R&B, it's a lot of other business going on, and I come from an era where we used to do the Michael Jackson plays. You know what I'm talking about, right? So I'm like, I need to start to understand what all, because I didn't know what all of it meant. So a transgender named Naughty came to this, everybody hated me for it. This street nigga got a transgender. So the more they hated me for it, I advanced to transgender. Naughty's a leader now.
Oh my
Oh, Naughty's an admin now. Oh, Naughty runs this room now.
They gonna try and
Every
find
time
Naughty, bro.
Every
You
time-
do Naughty gotta get X'd
You
out.
do that a lot.
But guess what? Between with Naughty, the other people from the community would come to the room.
Right.
So then Ion came and other people came, and I started to learn about their rules and what it was, right? Which helps me in real life deal with people in business. You get what I'm saying? So now, like you couldn't come out and say, oh, Wack's a gay basher. From Jason Lee to a transgender community, to the queer community, to the gay community, gonna say, no, Wack gives us position and gives us this. I brought Kanye West to the app.
Strategic.
I brought Kanye West to the app, right? Everybody like, yeah, Wack's not gonna interview him because he said that's his friend. It won't be a good interview because they know each other. We gonna see who we gonna pick. So I picked this 7-foot queer guy named Ion. Everybody got mad. Wack, why the hell did you pick Ion? Ion every day in the hallway is running anti-Kanye rooms. Hates Kanye. You trying to put on the show, right? Who better to put in front of Kanye than the dude that hates Kanye?
Right.
But my mind had been molded not to care if he was from the community. He was the best individual for the job.
What happened?
You running like a CEO.
So I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Kanye
But
snapped.
when Kanye comes in, I let Ye know. Ye, the person interviewing you is a guy named Ion. He's 7 feet tall. He's from New York. He's an openly queer man that doesn't deal with men that have ever dealt with a female. This how queer this man is. His boyfriend couldn't deal with women in his life. You don't deal with you. But let me tell you what happened. Kanye accepted the challenge. By the time the interview was over, Ion, who was anti-Ye, now is pro-Ye.
That's wow.
How long was that interview?
About an hour, hour and a half. It was like, so this was like, this was right in the middle of his anti-Semitic shit.
Now, was that because of the respect both of the parties had for you?
No, I bagged out of it. And then I threw a little twist in there and let Captain Tazariak from the ISUPK, he's one of the head Israelites.
I be watching his videos.
Right?
Yeah.
I let him kind of chime in. There's no need for me and Ye because I know him. I'm not going to attack him because I understand him. Right? So it worked out because Ye was able to like tap into their mindset, and Ion was like, yo, Wack, he's totally different than what I thought.
Right.
That mindset that you have.
It's always business oriented.
Right. So is that the logic?
Everything's business is not personal.
Because
you think I didn't get the flack
for 6ix9ine?
A dude that called himself the famous Crip? I'm in LA. I got 1 million little bloods running around. They hearing Wack and launch Cash Money West.
Oh yeah.
He's signing people, this. And I signed a dude named Blueface. Who called himself the famous Crip. But here's the thing. I got pages of analytics So I'm looking at the analytics and I'm saying, okay, this dude's doing this, whoever this is doing that. This is the guy that'll work. This is the guy we want to work with. When I turned the page over, right, it just happened to be him. I tell people, I'm from where I'm from. I can't forget that, or I'll be Carlito's Way with Benny from the Bronx, right? But I'm not a gangbanger. I don't care what you are. When I turned the page over and seen it was a Crip, now we talking business. What I want to do, ball that up and go to the dude that don't fit the business model?
Right.
No, sorry, I'm not gonna do that, right? If what's on the back, the analytics on the back of this page said this is the one, and I turn it over, and it just happened to be a guy named Blueface who said he's a famous Crip, then that's just who it happened to be.
Right.
And he loved me like a uncle today. You can't tell that young man trust me with his life. He didn't come into it that way. But over time, and he sees the efforts, and that's really what it's all about. And I want to be an example for those cats that are gangbanging, to show you don't have to be extreme with that. We're all people. Right. Nobody took an aptitude test to say, based upon your score, you from over here. If my mama, grandmama, granddaddy would have raised me over there, then that's where I would have been from. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand that when we see each other, you first see a human being, you see a man. Treat that person as such. Now, if that person wants to adjust that to something good or bad, then be prepared to do so.
Right.
But we gotta stop. This is why I tell the people, I appreciate Charlie Kirk. And everybody got mad at me. She even looked at me and said, I appreciate it.
I don't think like that. I looked at some of his videos and the respect that he had answering some of the African American people that was asking the questions. I was like, see, this is why I'm glad I got my own perception.
Y'all from the South?
Yeah, I'm from here.
How many of our leaders, black leaders, before us doing our time, keep it real, have we heard telling us we killing each other, genocide, brothers and sisters, y'all need to stop? How many times have we heard this, right? We don't pay it no attention. This 31-year-old white dude says, y'all represent 13% of the country and 50% of the violence. And you know what it did? It made us go look. It made us go research. We have never researched when Farrakhan said it. We never researched when any of our leaders, our pastors say it. We hear it and we dismiss it. But when that young white man at 31 years old said it, it made us research. And when I researched it, although off on his numbers, the 50% may be like high 30s, mid 40s, it still makes sense because the 13% of the country that represents black Americans, remember, that's factoring in the toddlers and the elderly. So it's really 8% of us, of able, willing, youthful bodies that's representing this 40%. So I appreciate his message because the shock value of it made us look, which is now making us pay attention and have brothers saying, hey bro, let's prove them wrong. Let's change
absolutely
this. So that's what I mean by I appreciate his message.
He's absolutely right, because I did my own research.
When did you start researching?
When he passed away and I started looking at the messages. I actually did,
Deacon Jones says it. We be like,
it don't matter.
Because I wanted to be radical, you know. I be against that type of stuff. A Caucasian man telling us we the highest number. Let me go look this up and prove them wrong.
And when the numbers match.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
So now
it's the messenger.
So now,
that's what it is.
Hoping, like I know you was like, you know what, bro, we need to do better. Hopefully, with a large percentage of us, we seen that, and it's motivating us to do better, which is let's deal with us different. In a situation where you might would have stabbed, shot this brother, you remember like, damn, I'm gonna add to that number. They gonna be right. The motivation is to prove them wrong. Proving them wrong is bettering ourselves.
Let me ask you this, right? And this will be a two-part. Speaking of Blueface, now that he's out, what type of conversations are y'all having at this point? Like,
I know Blueface and I know Jonathan. And this is R&B's, she met him prior to him going to prison.
I was gonna ask
I
that.
think when I bailed him out on attempted murder, he was on house arrest in Vegas. But she's starting to learn that Jonathan is a very intelligent guy.
Absolutely.
And he uses Blueface, right, to work the media. So she's watched it because she's with me all day. She said, baby, what the heck is he doing? What is he doing? I said, I don't know, baby, but sit back and watch the show. She says, your phone is going crazy, because that's Jonathan saying, Blueface, wake up, grab the people.
Right.
And everything he does sends him back to his management, right?
Right.
So, but he's a very intelligent young man. He's very athletic. And I think he's very deceiving because he's quiet.
He nice at boxing too.
But he will whoop your ass.
He nice at boxing.
Oh no, he's quiet.
Right.
Like if his demeanor, you'd be like, damn man, dude kind of like quiet, man. I don't, but he's a very serious individual, right? So I see the difference that prison has put in him because I've been to prison.
Right.
So when I address him, it's real quick, it's real brief, not to overload him, because I know right now he's at that phase to where I'm a man.
Right.
I'm this, I'm that. He's beating his chest because he felt like I didn't completed the streets. When he was out before, they would always say, nigga, you ain't never been to the pen.
Oh, nah, he
He
did
been
that.
there, right? So it's a thin line between him acknowledging you giving him guidance versus him hearing you trying to tell me what to do. So
Right.
that's the ex-con, right? I'm tapped into the uncle-nephew side to where he like, nephew, don't go down that block. He don't hear I'm telling him what to do. He hear I'm trying to keep me safe.
And look out for him.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I wanted to hear your view on this with Chrisean, right? Wack has already been vocal saying that's not like his favorite person. From your perspective, and you know, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, she
just posted a couple of
yeah,
She posted some wild stuff.
What did she say? She said something like I don't remember what she said.
The allegations is like he stumped her out.
I think she said he need to be back in jail or something like that.
But that's why he said
What do
that.
you see now that you're in your family? What do you see with Chrisean? Like, what's I want to say missing?
Find the words.
But before you answer that, this stomp you out thing, and I'm gonna let you answer about Chrisean. Chrisean, when you look at her, you can tell that she's still young in the head, not highly educated, but she's very manipulative and she understands the streets and situations, right? So let me ask you a question. She understands what parole conditions are. She understands these things, right?
Right.
But see, what happens is on social media, you'll throw something out there
Right.
and you won't even take the time to think about it. Let me ask you something. If you wanted to expose your man and he put hands on you, are you gonna go live and show that physically now? Or are you gonna just put up some pictures that you may have been had in your phone that came from God knows what?
Right.
You want people to know this is right,
here,
now.
right now.
So ask yourself, Chrisean, it always goes live. Did she go live and show these bruises?
No.
Or did she put up some photos?
She put us.
Okay, now let me ask you another question.
Yeah, she just put it up.
How many fights have we seen her have?
Multiple.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the number of fights we haven't seen? Right? So it's no doubt in my mind that those bruises are from your body. But I very seriously doubt that they're from right now and that they're from him. Because if it was right now for him, you would have went live. See what he just did? We seen the time, the date, so she knows how to play the media, and then she leads with, he needs to be back in jail.
Right.
Why? Because what he did was played on her intelligence. He's watching his mother say, you can't come around. Nah. The first 4 hours out, he lets her come around. So Chrisean is thinking, oh yeah, I'm all the way back in. He's violating his mother. His mother know what time it is. She know what's going on. His significant other knows what's going on. She comes over there. Baby, I come with offering and gift. Oh, okay, that's cool. In the back of his head, you just was sucking toes, talking about you was a blood, right? On social media.
On social media.
Right? So now he like, well, now I'm out, I can control my own social media. Yeah, okay. Kept the camera on him. We on DDG's Twitch account, which is huge. Right. And everybody's watching her. You a blue nose or a red nose? I'm a red nose. I'm a blue nose, cuz. Everybody watching. Everybody watching her kiss this man all over his body, right? Right. Everybody's watching all of these things, right? And then we wake up to, to kick this homeless bitch out. You gone, boom, boom, boom. It was nice knowing you, boom, boom, boom. What you brought me is what you owed me anyway, because it's what you took. So now she goes into, oh, he played me.
Right. Yeah.
So now I got to play
So
him.
now I got to get some get back. Right. So we understand it. He understands it. But the people don't. So now what she done? Well, I'm going back over here. That don't make him mad.
Right.
A man then long accepted what you are and who you are. You get what I'm saying? Once you know that, bro. Once once we look over there and say, she ain't shit.
That's it. She ain't shit. You done.
She for the streets.
Those 3 words you wrote off. Yeah. She ain't shit. Or he ain't shit.
Maybe you need it for something for a couple weeks. Women, I was taught by my queen, you guys mentally disconnect and check out.
Yeah.
Way before the date y'all leave. Y'all can sit there, y'all walk in there, y'all make love, y'all do all that. But y'all mentally be gone. The same way with us. He been mentally, you think he's sitting in the prison cell and hearing this and seeing this, and you think he really gonna come home? He know what we gonna say. We gonna say what we, he's a sucker if you do.
For sure.
But he knows that because he would say the same thing about somebody else. So, it is a circus, and she met Chrisean, and her first time meet Chrisean, she seemed to like her.
I did.
Y'all got along?
Yes, I did. To me, she was really, really sweet, and it was almost like a little girl. Because that's all I can see, and I have like this auntie thing where I feel like I need to pour into people. I can see the hurt under everything that she tries to mask and pretend to be healed or pretend to be what it is. So for me, it's kind of like, damn, she just needs love. I feel like her mom felt her.
Especially when you look at her family.
Yeah, I feel like they felt her. Her big sisters, all that.
Played out with the dad and everything. She's
20s.
Yeah, she's
in her 20s.
25, 20. Might be something.
This is something I want to know.
Traumatic past.
This is something I want to know, right? I was watching the Cam Newton show, and he had Hitmaker on there, and they were talking about like who's messed with who in a relationship.
Hitmaker, you talking about Young Bird?
Young Bird.
No disrespect, you know that we go way back. Sexy Canna, that was my first.
That's
hit.
I fuck with Sexy Canna too.
That was my first.
In the business.
I fuck with a bird.
Bird too. Yeah. Okay.
Is it important in a relationship? Let me start with you. To know who he's dealt with in the past, with him being a celebrity.
If it's around me.
So if it's somebody that's going to be around, you need to know.
I need to know.
What about you? You need to know what men she's been with.
I need to know for other reasons. Could I speak freely?
That mean no.
Can I speak freely?
I already know what he about to say.
I need to know for other reasons. Y'all play sports?
Yes.
Okay. When you hit the football team, right? High school. You look up and you see the stats. You know, it says, Derek Johnson holds the record in the most consecutive 100-yard games and touchdowns.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I seen the interview.
Let him cook.
I need to know because for one, I want my woman to know that she can be open and truthful with me. So I need to know, okay, so what's up with dude? Well, okay, so how long was you with him? Okay, well, what kept you with him? All right, so what are some of the things he used to do to you to drive you crazy, right? So the first mission I was on was the stroke mission.
The stroke.
This is a fact. My mission was to outstroke every man combined that she had been with. And I was on a mission.
He told me that.
Hey, he said in the interview.
He told me.
Listen, I paid everything up, shut down.
Yeah.
10, 12 times I'm eating them smoked oysters. I'm keeping everything going on. 10, 12 times a day, I'm knocking it down. I was on a stroke mission. And then finally she tapped out. She said, "Baby, you didn't beat everybody. I don't want to beat everybody, So it's kind of like, I want to know because
my God.
Competitive.
That's what you mean by territorial.
I use it as a fuel and a motivation.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And she has a baby father, right?
Okay.
So, when I meet him, I'm kind of me. I'm like, what's up, bro? How you doing? The dude kind of tall, right?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you got me beating in height, but you ain't got me beating stroke.
It's stroke. What this nigga say when you said that? How you respond to that?
Nothing.
He just
Walk off.
Word.
Yo, Wack, you was funny as shit. Yo, Wack, you told this man that? You told the man that?
That's a fact.
Oh my God.
Were you there?
Hear that.
And then I
What were you looking like?
Wait.
Yeah, got me beating strokes, nigga.
Oh my God! I just
Our
gotta-
son's,
We were at the
which was
birthday
his
party.
biological son,
Right.
birthday party.
Yes.
Right, so he showed up. So, and I told him, after I told him, he like, yo, where's Noel? I said, oh, my son over there on the trampoline.
Your son?
That's
what
a
you were
fact.
talking about, his son.
Yeah, he
Well,
did.
see, it's the thing.
And he didn't say you made
All
me taller. He
fathers
said,
ain't
Wow,
daddies,
I just caught
and
it.
all daddies
They
ain't
ain't
fathers.
fathers.
That's true.
Some children have
That's true.
one father and two daddies. Some children have one father and a daddy. Some children have a daddy and no father.
Right.
Biologically, I'm not the father. But when it comes to being the daddy, I'm that's my position with him, right?
Respect.
So, but I think with him, he respects the fact because he can hear when he's speaking to his son that, okay, dude is there for the betterment
You're a
of
good
my
man.
son. But I let him know, 'cause this nigga like 6, how tall is this nigga?
6'3".
Nigga like 6'3".
I told him.
I had to let him know. Because see, you gotta remember, if you 6'3"
How
looking
tall
down
is
at 5'8", right? You telling yourself, oh, nigga, you a little short, nigga. So I met him. I said,
He called him short. He didn't even say he was tall. He called him short when he met him.
yeah, he said, yeah,
It
you
was
short.
hilarious.
I said, I got you, but I didn't outstroke.
He said
Yeah,
that?
no, I'm sure you.
I'll stroke you was crazy.
Outstroke you.
You got
Where do you go
He
from there?
called- yeah.
He said, I was
He
going
said,
to
I outstroked you.
Yeah.
And listen, here's another thing that I tease him at. Whoever she's ever dealt with, they ain't never had this version.
Yeah, that's fire. I like that
Never
one.
had
That's fire.
this version. None of them ever looked at her, right? Brother, I figure y'all might be in the classic cars, right? You see a stock 59 convertible Impala, everything on it,
Clean.
great. This is a beauty. But you know, it's some things you could do to it
Right.
to enhance
Enhance it. Right.
It's beautiful as it sits.
Yeah.
Very attractive. None of them had the mind or the vision to enhance. Why? Because they knew they had something that they wasn't even supposed to have. So they were they were
Right.
content.
They were trying to keep it in the-
They were
Yeah.
content with this version. And I rolled the dice. That was one of the scariest times when I asked her, said, can I speak freely? And she said, yeah. And I made her strip. And I said, I want to do this, that, and other. And I told her,
You can just feel the
I want to perfect. I said, I want to perfect you're perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Now you got to be careful how you deliver this shit. You know that.
Yeah, I was
Because
gonna say.
I told her I want to perfect your perfect. Mean you're perfect. You're perfect enough that I'm crazy about you. But it's a few things that I see that I want to do. Right? And we were young into our relationship. So I said, first thing is, I want to brighten your smile. Right? She had a little gap and a slight overbite, which was cute as fuck. But I saw another vision. So instead of me going down there and she getting braces and then I'm paying every month, I said, I'm gonna pay it all up front. So you don't have to worry about, what if you get mad and leave me? I'm stuck with a bill, right? So within that, it took about...
Look at her, she's like,
It took about 6-7 months.
Yeah.
Until she said, baby, I'm starting to look a little different.
Yeah.
Then when she went out, people was like...
Notice the smile.
Because it changed, it shifted everything, right? And then from there, she already had these pretty breasts, but they weren't my breasts. They were my breasts, but I didn't play a part in breasts. So I'm like, we gonna go down
Can
there.
I speak freely?
We're gonna go down there. So we tripped her off. She went down there. I said, put the doctor on the phone. So I'm talking to the doctor. I'm like, listen, I need you to do a blood count today. Let me know what her hemoglobin is. Do a blood count the day of.
God damn,
This,
you know.
that,
Listen,
this,
it was so bad that before they closed me up, they went and got him. And I'm just like, this is not my
No,
body
no,
anymore.
listen.
The doctors, they were scared to talk to me by myself.
So when I took her up there, right?
Yeah.
They said it'll be 4 or 5 hours. We'll call you. I said, oh, you ain't gotta call me. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be right here. What about when you get hungry? Uber Eats. I'm gonna be right here. So sure enough, they called me in there about 3.5 hours in, right? And she was on the table while she was out of it, right? So they like, what you think? I'm looking. At the time, she was about 680s, 690s, right? I'm looking. Stood to the side of her. I said, nah, give me a little more. They took it like, they took it like 747.
Get a whip.
Said a little more. Stop right there. So she ended up at like 780. I said, that's where she's at right there, right? So by the time she wakes up, I'm there. And she wasn't prepared for this because this is our first time going through this. So I take her home, go grocery shopping, get her everything. And she's out of it. I don't know how long into it did she realize, because I'm waking her up, giving her a medication, feeding her. And she like, what are you doing on your phone? So I showed her my phone. I'm keeping track of what time I gave her medication, what medication, what she ate, what I fed her, just in case there's any complications.
Right.
I got record of what's going on, right? Wake her up, time for a bath. What you mean? Baby, you can't get in there by yourself. So I've never left her side. Until she was up and could do for herself, I never left her side, right? So, you know, at the end of the day, it's like a nah. You ain't kissed this smile. You ain't played with these titties. And guess what? I put some weight on her. You ain't had this figure.
Yeah.
So, you know, you know what I'm saying? If I sell you one of my whips today that's clean, you gonna take it and you gonna customize
make it mine.
and make it yours. A lot of men get these women and this is what she put into herself or what somebody else put into him, because guess what? You're speaking hypothetically. We separate, she goes her way. Dude say, hey, how you doing? You good looking. Oh, thank you. Oh, I like your smile. What just happened? What did he just trigger?
She think about you.
Boom. I'm setting my landmark.
That's the ego.
I'm setting my landmark.
She gonna be like,
I'm
appreciate
setting
it.
my landmark.
Because she gonna think about it.
Right.
She gonna be like, appreciate it.
Right.
Evil genius.
All right, look.
And that's how it is.
Rapid fire. We're gonna bounce back and forth. I'm gonna say a name, you pick one. Okay? We're gonna start here. Chris Brown, Usher.
Usher.
Michael Jackson, Prince.
Michael Jackson.
Marvin Gaye, Al Green.
Marvin Gaye.
Juice, Menace to Society.
Mr. Society.
I knew it.
Nipsey, Tupac.
Tupac. Ooh, my stomach growling.
Snoop or Cube.
Cube.
I know it.
Gates or LL? Kevin Gates, LL Cool J.
I'ma go.
Can I speak for you?
Gates.
Game or Kendrick?
Game.
Blueface, Ray J.
Ray J.
Right.
She know both of us
Yeah.
crazy.
Quick or Corrupt?
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I'm gonna go Corrupt.
I ain't mad at
I'm gonna go Corrupt.
I would have thought you
I
would
ain't
say
mad.
He stayed true to it.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
you done?
Yeah.
Now, the reason why the Gates thing was funny, because I just called Gates about a month and a half ago, cussed him out.
I saw the story. That's why I asked it.
Cussed the nigga out.
crazy.
Found out that my woman used to have a crush on me.
Yeah.
But Gates, that's my homeboy. That's like my partner. Like,
Yeah.
That's one dude I gotta meet.
no, that's my partner. Like, she'll tell you a lot of my friends and my phone book is crazy because she gets to experience them being normal. That's on the phone, you know what I mean? So that's but she didn't been there while I get to 2 a.m. scolding phone calls. I get them. They tag team me. You know, she snitches on me.
Yeah. You do?
Absolutely. When he get too out of order, absolutely.
You
I
do?
call the level-headed friends and, hey, can you give him a call right now? He about to snap out.
But you got to think about it.
She knows.
Says
Yeah.
she calls the level-headed
Level-headed
friends. So how can she call these people?
The business.
No
Because
trust.
there you go. She's on a text blast with all of my individual friends from QCP, Top Dog, Birdman, my business partners. She knows the ones that I respect in a way to where if I'm finna flip out, and I'll get a eyeball call. What's up? What's up? You all right? Yep. Show you good? Yep. Why you calling?
Why you calling me?
You know why I'm calling you. And you bet not go in there and say that to me.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm
fire.
saying? But how many people for real feel comfortable putting a woman on those type of text blasts?
Right.
I'm talking about everybody. Headliner Mike and Liv, all my business partners, people I consider brothers, because if anything was to happen, anything was to come up, she's in position.
Right.
Handle it.
And for the longest, I didn't save the contacts. I would just be like, okay, there, I'm on a text thread. Until he started like, you better save these numbers. And I'm like, okay, save them.
Save them.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna disrespect Wack though.
No, but it ain't even about them.
It's about.
I know it's about the trust too, but
I like that. I like your train of thought though. That says a lot, right? You giving her these big names.
Yeah.
Most women, would be like, oh, she's like, oh, okay, I'll save it.
If I need it,
Like,
yeah,
all right,
I could
okay.
Go back to the text thread, but for me,
that
it's
says
just
a lot.
kind of like, whatever.
and
I'm talking
those
about
are
A-Z.
huge names. Some
Oh, no,
females
A-Z,
are
like,
you just gave me.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
You feel me?
I'm talking about like A to Z.
And actually, I've had people, because they hear these things, I've had people call me and ask for the contacts that they've heard him say that he gave me. I promise you, and want to pay me for the numbers. And I'm like,
Yeah,
not
no.
twisted. Absolutely not.
I like y'all.
Absolutely not.
This interview
Was a lesson, by the way.
I'm very
I learned
impressed
a lot.
with y'all as a couple, like as a unit. And next time y'all out here, please pull back up so we can get straight into some other relationship topics and all that. Because I didn't even know you was built like that. To be real with you, to talk about like all the shit that you shared, I learned.
Yeah, I'm an open book, bro.
Yeah,
Like I'm
yeah.
an open book. And those of y'all that when y'all do come to Miami, my brother, business partner, High, has opened up Chop House in is that Wynwood? Is what
Wynwood.
they call it? Chop House. They just did the grand open over the last couple days. Every 2 months, we have a network now called Nothing But Sports. We giving fight events, you know what I mean, that's sanctioned. We have a club opening up in Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you
1900
about that.
Hollywood Boulevard in the next 90 days. But I like how he think he gonna slide out of here, right?
Oh, I gotta ask you something before we get up out of here.
What's
though.
up with you?
With me, with what?
Married? You got a significant other?
I got a significant other at this point.
How long y'all been together?
I say off and on probably about 5 years.
So you scared of commitment?
I am.
Yeah.
I've been divorced twice.
Yeah, there's a book called Visions for Black Men by Naomi Akbar. 110 pages. Women should read it too. It'll give you understanding of what you're dealing with when you're dealing with. Men should read it because when we say these things to each other, we want to be combative. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of the structure of the book. It's a breakdown of the transition from maleness to boyhood to manhood. Mm-hmm. You're born a male. Mm-hmm. Age about 4 or 5, you know right from wrong. You embrace your boyhood. But that transition from boyhood to manhood isn't dictated by your mustache or how many kids you have.
Right.
And you'd be surprised when you're reading this book from this brother you don't know, how you start reading a lot of boyhood things that you still do today.
It's called what?
Visions for Black Men by Naomi Akbar. It's 110 pages.
I get that.
So my question to you is, why you keep wasting this woman's time?
I mean, honestly, I had to look in the mirror. Like it really is that scared of when you go through breakups and really divorces.
You go through what?
When you go through divorces and court systems and all that, that really.
So she ain't worth it.
She worth it.
Huh?
She worth it.
Don't get scared now because you're on camera.
I ain't scared of
No,
nothing.
because you're on camera, Wack pressing you and you know what I'm saying?
The last vehicle you brought, right? The vehicle prior to maybe start having some mechanical problems, maybe just started getting old, whatever, right?
Yeah.
When you got the new vehicle, the one you drive now, did you think about the old vehicle you traded in, or got rid of? Did you say, hey, you know what, new vehicle? I'm not gonna wash you or change your oil because the old vehicle, every time I washed it, this what happened.
Right.
So why are you dragging the luggage from the past to what you doing
Don't say right.
right now? Why are you?
If he makes it, I'm gonna say right.
Why are you doing that? Because, like, brother,
Looking a little messy.
the book says 70 years.
He like that.
It says 70 years, right? I'm about to give you something that's gonna rattle you. That's 25,550 days. The first 15 years and the last 15 years, you learning how to read, write, walk, talk, who you are.
Right.
The last 15 years, a lot of us start being plagued with ailments, things, cancers and things, high blood pressure, things start to break down. So that's 5,475 days, right? So between those, you damn near 11,000 days dying and learning who you are. From the ages 15 to what you are today, you've already burnt those days up. You probably only got about 8,000 or 9,000 days left. So are you gonna release this woman so somebody could uplift her? Or are you gonna stop playing and do what you're supposed to do?
You gonna stop playing?
You mean marry her though?
No, you beating around the bush.
Is that what you saying?
You beating around the bush.
Marriage.
It sounds like you said about marriage.
Marriage to me is very different.
Okay.
My wife is who I'm providing for, who I'm protecting, who I'm there for, right?
Right.
This is my wife.
Right.
I'm in the middle of a divorce.
Right.
I don't know what my baby's mother is doing day to day and whatever. I don't know what that is, right? That's my kid's mother. So if it's a time of need and it makes sense, right, then I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do after my wife's approval.
Right.
So I'm asking you, because you saying you've been married 2 times before, 2 divorces. You didn't learn from that?
I learned a great deal.
You don't see nothing in this
one
woman that's totally different from those?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I'm not wasting her time though, because I am taking care of that car.
Has she ever been married?
No.
Does she wish to be married?
She's okay with not being married because I'm not getting married.
She's okay with it because she doesn't want to upset you.
Well, I'm not gonna get married again.
Oh.
But so whoever I'm with, the commitment is there. Everything's
So
there.
you
I'm just
should've
not.
just hit him
I'm
when
not
he was
going through the
Hold on,
court
wait,
system.
You should have hit him.
I'm not going through the court
You get a
system and
chance.
stuff again.
You get a chance to experience what that feels like, the celebration. These other two women have got a chance to cut the cake and
We can
all
do
these things.
all that can happen.
But you saying all that can, but it hasn't.
It hasn't.
So you were supposed to tell me, Wack, we went to the whole ceremony. I put the ring on her finger. The life insurance is in her name. We both on the deed to the home. And this is that.
I ain't there. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, you're not. You know why?
Why?
I hate to say it. I hope she don't get upset.
You don't hope that.
She ain't swept you off your feet.
She has. She's probably the most amazing girl I've ever met in my life.
And why you ain't like
I'm just not going through marriage again.
When it's amazing, you're no longer in control. At that point, your heart is gonna dominate your mind. When it's amazing, you're gonna do all things to make sure every door is locked, every window is secure. Now I'm gonna tell her, boy, that dude smiling at you at work, and you know he got a good job, probably ain't got no kids, and he talking about he wished to get married one day.
Don't do it. Honey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, okay? To speak life into your man, this is what you have to do. I feel like women, we are so quick to write men off, and it's not about that. You have to say, okay, why is he hurting? Why is he broken?
Right.
How can I fix this? Do I have what it takes to fix this? You know what I mean? I feel like that's one of the things that I did with him. If I would have taken the time to be like, okay, I don't like how he moves with this. I don't like how he moves with that. There's a lot of things that I worked through with him that would have broke any other woman. And so I feel like we have a provider, we have a protector, we have all these things, but maybe he's afraid of commitment, but everything else is there. Why? Find out what the root of that is and speak to that, pour into that, like infiltrate that. Become his therapist, talk about it. And that's what I feel like she needs to do, not go find somebody else, because baby, ain't nothing out there.
Right.
No, you feel safe now.
Wait.
They both talk facts. That was just fire.
No, you feel.
Why you ain't clap?
She made you feel safe.
But why you ain't clap?
Oh, what Wack said to you.
Yeah, you like Wack.
Because she
You
wanna
like that
cut-
he
hold on,
challenged
bro.
me.
Hold on.
Okay, so hold on.
Wait. So it is.
What's that?
Oh, okay. Listen.
He ain't gonna.
No, this is what's real. I took this interview today because she pushed me to take this interview. And I was a little skeptical.
Right.
He was.
Right, but so I had my team of spies do a little research. And one thing got my attention today. Did something catch your attention? Nothing caught your attention when we sat down?
Oh, Lord.
I come to find out y'all been in communication prior to this, and you guys even strategized wearing the same color. So what I'm gonna do?
I knew he was about to say that. Listen,
What I'm gonna do?
I ain't gonna lie. Oh wait. I didn't see that. No, I swear I saw it and I was like, it's gorgeous.
What's going on?
Wait. They just told me my spies ran his records, not yours, and y'all was communicating way before. So what I'm gonna do? I say that to say this. I'm out.
So let me get y'all.
Yo, what is it? I like the
Here
king
you go.
thing.
This is from my brand M3S3.
thank
www.m3sapparel.com. Wack, we got you a hoodie.
Definitely. Yeah, I like
3 M's, 3 S's stand for men make moves, suckers stand still.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So the brand is all over the place. It's the #1 brand in battle rap. So we got a really big battle
This
rap
in battle
following.
rap?
So I want to ask you this before we get up out of here, Wack.
Oh, do something with this.
And I got one more for you, R&B. Wack, top 5 battle rappers.
Murder Mook. Verb. I'm gonna say it. Eminem.
Eminem,
I
okay.
gotta throw him in.
Okay.
What's the brother, the big brother out of Jersey?
Should.
Shotgun Suge?
Yeah.
Shotgun.
Shaq like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's his nephew.
And my man, Cortez. I like Cortez.
I like Cortez.
I love Cortez for some
I
reason.
thought you would have said Geechee Gotti.
I fuck with Geechee, but Geechee kind of came after I was in it.
Okay.
And this right here, baby, when I got Vlad Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm gonna support this. I got Vlad Monday, Tuesday. I'm gonna
Oh man, salute. What's next?
Oh my God, what is next? We got so much going on right now.
We see, because when we announce y'all, everybody who know y'all.
Nothing but, well, we just kind of put this together the last week. Nothing but, for those of y'all, like, I come up with the ideas, right? And I may send her a little text. And bro, she does these amazing decks. It's crazy. I don't know how in the hell she put these decks together like this. But I've sent in 5 decks. 5 of the 5 people like, what y'all need to do this? So we have Dr. Unk, which is 607 Unk.
His name's
gonna
Dr. Unk now.
I'm crossing him over from what he does on YouTube to a television personality as being the psychiatrist interviewing real live crazy people. We have another one called The Bodyguard. Who else did we have? We have the one with Blueface. Academics wants R&B to executive produce the Academy of Love to help find him, because he said, I don't know how to find him. So it's gonna be called Academy of Love.
Academy of Love.
And who else did we have that last deck? We have the You've Been Exposed, which, you know what? We can use his brand.
Absolutely.
That's an underground. Actually, I'm gonna have A-Bird come host. It's an underground contest called You've Been Exposed. And it's
music contest.
It's gonna be on nothing but content. Which my guys at Dystopia, my man Latif, some brothers out of the Carolinas in Bronx, New York.
Okay.
They have a platform over there. They're gonna design all that for us, but we're gonna tackle that. The diaper thing is there.
Yeah, fire.
We just inked a deal with 4 major business partners. And I told her that we're gonna allocate a certain amount so she can just run. This is money that if you lose it, fuck it.
Right.
These are all the ideas and things that you want to put to work without the fear of it happening to work. Do the due diligence, do the time. My Rolodex is yours. And go out there and tackle some of these things, because I really truly believe her thoughts and ideas are gonna be probably greater than mine. So, you know, she supports me in all that I do. So it's only right that I turn around and give her tenfold that support.
That's love, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, R&B and Wack 100.
Phenomenal.